I bet you're going to tell us.
How about what they shouldn't be studying in college? So they came up with the 8 college degrees that have the worst return on investment. I've talked about this before.
Like are totally
with
pointless.
my boys, I've told them, you know, if you're going to go to college, to these good schools, then you're going to get a degree that's going to pay off at the end of the rainbow, right?
So tell us that.
Okay, the number one,
worthless degrees.
degree with the worst return on investment. Listen up, all my colleagues in the news world. Communications is the number one worst return on investment, and it is true. I'll tell you, my first job in television, I was paid $8,000 a year. A year, that was my paycheck. I worked, I don't know, 12-hour days easily, and that was called paying your dues. So you pay your dues.
So
and then
what year was that?
That was in, let's see, 1990.
What are the next ones?
Okay, next one is psychology. Worst return on
Unless you want to
investment.
become a psychologist.
Unless you want to continue your education and become a PhD. Nutrition is another one, and this actually surprises me because of how popular this subject is.
Well, I
but
think
where
that's
can you
interesting,
do
but like.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yes,
I was just
you're
going to say, because I think so many people have an interest in it enough that it's like, is a degree in nutrition going to make you that much more intelligent about what food to put in your body, or can you do research on your own? You know, it's kind of like people that study fashion design or study fashion merchandising, which I have my degree in. It's like there were times that I go, wow, I could have worked for those 4 years, and still, because it's more of a love of a topic or a love of a subject versus what you learn like sitting in school. It's more the experience.
And when you're doing
valuable.
nutrition, chances are your job's with a hospital.
Yeah, that's
which
what I was
doesn't
just
pay
gonna
much,
tell you.
or the school cafeteria. If you go into private counseling in nutrition and get people on fitness programs and work that in, you
Like at the
probably could
Cooper
make some
Clinic.
good
And
money.
that way, you know, you have to be kind of entrepreneurial to be able to make it pay off. But a dietitian's median salary is about $53,000 a year. Hospitality and tourism is the 4th worst. It says that if you are a meeting or event planner, again, your median salary is about $55,000 a year. You know, and I think that's a good point. There's really nothing wrong with that. It's just not something that's going to, especially if you go to a really expensive college and you're paying back those student loans.
The only thing I want to say to about this is, if you pick a job just because you're making more money, you're not going to like that job.
That's not always true.
If you pick
I
a
disagree.
job that you love and it's a low-paying job, you can put so much into it that you can build your own company. You can have so much money if
Well,
you
sure.
if you work
if you follow
where
your passion.
you love to do.
Good point, Stuart.
If you follow your passion and you have an entrepreneurial spirit, yes, you can make more money than
I
a
think
typical
you will
person.
never make as much
But,
money as you want to make until you work for yourself.
The next one is religious studies, theology. A religious educator makes about $47,000 a year. Why are you waving that sign at me? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. You can find the rest of the list online.